You guys, happy Sunday. Here we are at the beginning of our triple play evening, starting with So Blessed by Jess's channel. Then we're going to hop on over to William's channel and then end up at Tammy's channel by the end of the night. Like, how exciting is that? Oh, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I'm all over them. How exciting is that? I gotta turn everything off. Where else am I? Ah, love myself. Oh, I have like 5 million screens going on in the background. Oh, there you go. Life's life, right? That's amazing. Oh, well, let's see if I can just do it this way. You guys, it's been a Sunday of a Sundays. Sunday of Sundays. Is that possible? Can you have a Sundays of Sundays? Hmm. Nope. 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 Where am I going? No one knows because only I can see my screen. This is great. Just be patient with me for just one moment. Hmm. Do, 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 do. Oh, yes. Anywho, as I'm going to bring this back up so I can see things because that's just the way my brain works. Yeah, Sunday of all Sundays. Can you believe it? You guys, it is Sunday. I'm just going to keep saying that over and over and over and over again. Oh, and scoot. All right. Now I can see everyone. Yay. How exciting is that? And my little flubs. That's amazing. So, hi, William. How are you doing? Hello, Mona. Hi, Liz. How are you? Hi, Joydy. Welcome, welcome. Hi, Pam. It's so good seeing you in here. Hi, Polly. Oh, you guys making my heart sing. I love it. I love it. Hi, Tammy. How are you? All right. So, yeah, here we are. Finally getting in. What's happening? That's a good question. I'm all over the place. I had like 3 screens going on in the background, and I did not turn them off, like mute my screen, so I could hear them over and over. And I know you could hear it too. So I had to take a second for me to mute everything, and I just exit out everything because that's the fastest and easiest way to do it. Hi, Shalom. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Yes, it's wonderful seeing you. Oh, there we go. But yeah, here we are. You guys, does it get any easier for all my YouTube friends like to get on this and, stream? Does it get any easier? My heart's not running at 100 miles an hour like it has for the last few Sundays. So that's positive. That is positive. But oh, you guys are giving each other love. Absolutely wonderful. Wonderful. So, guess what's going to happen on Wednesday? An anomaly is coming together. It is going to snow. And not just snow. It's going to feel like a blizzard. Thank you, Tammy. I'm glad that it gets easier. I mean, we're going to look at 7 inches of snow. Like, it keeps dropping lower and lower into North Carolina. And yeah, I haven't had to deal with snow in, let's see here, years, absolute years. And I am not ready for this. Not at all. But yeah, snow. I hope that is a damp, like sticky snow so I can go out and make a snowman. And I do live like my house is up on a hill. So I could technically go slight sledding on my yard because I do have a pretty steep side to it, like all the way near my neighbors. But yeah, I'll probably end up walking over to the golf course and sliding down hole number 1. And we're gonna have to make videos of that. Absolutely. Can you see me just pushing kids and having fun and Yeah, we're going to have to do that. I'm going to have to have one of my kids take pictures, or I just get on a slide and get my little selfie stick and just go at it. I really miss the snow. But Joydy, are you going to get snow as much as I am? I don't know if it's going to hit you like this as much as mine or where I am, because you're a lot further south than I am. I think you might be in the mix of the ice. But there's going to be a lot of us on the East Coast that are going to be in the snow. So welcome, welcome. But yeah. Let's see. Shalom said that she little project. Shalom, you're gonna have to share your little project with me. I want to know everything that you're doing. Absolutely. So yeah, put it on Discord so I can see what you're doing. That would be great. Yes. So this morning we woke up and let's see. It's officially like almost insomniac year for me. Like I'm trying to go to sleep earlier. It's not really working. It's not. I mean, we all know why, but it's not. And I'm going to jump into another subject here. So I finally fell asleep 5 o'clock in the morning ish. And my alarm goes off at 7 because I have to be like the most awesome mom and go get breakfast together for everyone. And my kid, my youngest, comes down with just the biggest head cold ever. And I'm like, you're not going to church today. So then we had to, I would say we have to rock, paper, scissors on which adult is staying home, but we all know it's me. So my husband has jobs that he has to do within the service and things, and I'm not doing them. And yeah. And my oldest, she had nursery duty today. So I got to stay home with the little one. Well, not really that little, but she's little. Hi, Terry. How are you doing? So then I got to go back to bed. And let me tell you, I didn't wake up until 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which felt really good to have that much sleep. So it's been snowing all day, Pam. That is amazing. See, in some ways, I miss the snow. Like we're flipping back and forth. Because I keep forgetting you guys are like 30 seconds behind me. But yeah, some days I really miss the snow, and some days I'm just like, I am so glad to be in North Carolina and not have to deal with any of it. But I'd rather deal with the heat than anything. I'm pretty much a heat girl now. Love having the sun. It's wonderful. But yeah, it's gonna be great. Oh no, I'm feeling great. There's nothing going on here. It's just my youngest one. Knock on wood, like I usually knock on my head because I'm a blockhead, but that's what my stepfather calls me. It's fun. But no, it's just like everyone in my family always gets sick and they got the sniffles and everything, but I kind of keep my distance and still love on them and care for them and all that stuff because I don't want to get sick. Being sick is miserable to me. You don't want to see me sick. I'm the biggest baby ever. Like, I just want you to, well, leave me alone, maybe in some aspects, but then I just want to be catered to. Like, like, like when I'm up, I'm like, oh, can you get me this? Can you get me that? So, and then we don't have school tomorrow. So that's a plus. So all those kids in the United States, I wonder if the whole United States is off today. I don't know. Or tomorrow. Tomorrow. But anywho, I'm going to go ahead and flip again because that's how my brain works. And I got a package in the mail from the Fat Quarter Shop, and I kind of opened it up so I kind of know what it is. But I've been waiting on this fabric. I absolutely love this fabric designer. And it kind of goes with my whole Kelly & Co. Colorways and things. But if you know who, I hear my puppy just off to the races. Sherry and Chelsea from Moda. They have come out with Raspberry Summer. And of course, when the Fat Quarter Shop was selling it and pre-ordering it, I had to go ahead and put in my order. I have every collection that Sherry and Chelsea has ever put out. Yeah, I'm just in love with their fabrics. It's like bright and cheerful and sunny. So I'm going to go ahead, flip over to my other camera, and then we can just go through the fabrics a little bit because everyone needs to see how wonderful and cheerful this fabric's going to be. And then we need to figure out a project that we're going to make with it. That would be fun. Yes. New project? Year of the Curves? Ooh, I might have to make something curvy out of this one. I really have to start doing that. Oh, me. Let's see here. Oh, good times. It is. And let's see where we are on this thing. Oh, look at right on. Here we go. So there are, I didn't even count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 34 pieces to this collection. I won't take like 100 hours to do it, but this would be amazing. Oh, cathedral windows. Shalom. I've always wanted to do a cathedral window. I could put that on the list of possibilities. So we have our navies. So they've added navy to this collection. That's the new colorway. So if you know anything about Sherry and Chelsea, they kind of, in their last collection, they had more purples. And in this collection, they have navies and things on this. So, but yeah, I could see that, Shalom. Isn't this pretty? Oh my word. Just touching it just makes me excited. It's so beautiful. But it looks a lot like strawberry lemonade. This fabric right here, this last one, that comes from strawberry lemonade. Let me see. But it's just the strawberry lemonade. Oh, there goes stuff in the closet. Here's our last two collections I have in my hand. But yeah, that looks a lot. Oh, there goes my project bags. Yeah, Laguna Sunrise and Strawberry Lemonade has this fabric in it, except they're white, like you will see a little bit later. But this is all intermixing. Like you can just intermix all of their collections and it's just beautiful, everything. So there's our navy. I'm just going to start pulling up the teal here. So isn't this beautiful? With the little white dots with a little heart or the stars inside of it. Everyone gotta love some Paisleys. I have this little student named Paisley in my class, and I absolutely love her. Hi, Rita. How are you doing? Welcome in. If anybody that I've missed, I'm sorry, but I'm glad that you guys are all here. I know my closet, once there's going to be one day where I'm going to have to show you the monstrosity that is in front of me. It's kind of organized. Like I have, there's a wheel of my madness, but that works. Look at the raspberries. It kind of makes me just I can't wait for spring. Absolutely cannot wait for spring. Oh, when everything's blooming, it's going to be beautiful. And we have some greens. I'm really waiting. I can't wait to get my garden going. Does anybody garden in here? Gardening's fun. Oh, more paisley in the green. And then we have more of like a lemony, like chartreuse, I guess. I don't know. Wait, that's pretty. Oh, I'm excited. I'm so sorry, but I'm not sorry, but I absolutely love this. You have no idea. No idea. So if you want the key to my heart, it is Sherry and Chelsea by Moda. All right. So we're going to get rid of that and then go into our reds. Yeah. So, National Jessica Day is coming up in February 28th. We looked it up yesterday. If you're on William's channel, I think that's what we mentioned yesterday. So, this would be an awesome gift for National Jessica Day. Oh, and here's our reds, more of that raspberry. I love how they put a gingham in here too, which is the next one I'm popping up in here. But just imagine what you can do with this. Oh, I think we got some 2 pink fabric line in our fabric line. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done, I promise. Yes, Rita, I know that you don't use soil for yours. You use water and fish to grow. Oh, interesting. See, I've always wanted to learn how to do that, but Janet, you're from Greensboro, girlfriend. We are seriously 40 minutes from each other. I am just south on 421. On 421. Absolutely, yes. Here's our orange colorway. I need to get my growing lights out. I'm a serious, I take my gardening seriously. And I don't like to spend a lot of money. I'm kind of like one of those cheap people when it comes to gardening. Oh, this is pretty. I might have to get more of this. That looks like a good background fabric for certain things. More paisley, getting more of the rainbows. Here, a couple more to go. But oh, that white on white's really pretty. So this white on white, I know you can't really see it, kind of, but it's the same as none of these. Oh, so the red that we have back here in that same design is the white on white. Oh, look how pretty that is. And that's the end. That is the end. I know the paisley's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, I know. I'm telling you, key to my heart is right here with Moda Fabrics. Absolutely. I love some Sherry and Chelsea. Yes, I do. All right. So we're just going to pop back up on here. Yeah. All right. And then I can minimize this so I can make myself, because I got to look at myself in the screen. But yeah, so seriously, Janet, I go to Greensboro a couple times a week, and then softball season starting. So I'll be in Greensboro probably like 3 or 4 times a week in a couple weeks, because we play all of these teams in Greensboro. So I know that is a beautiful fabric collection. And I did not open these yet because, I can't get it dusty or anything. But this is Strawberry Lemonade. When they reprinted it, I was really mad at myself for not, and I'm just going to go ahead and open it. I was really mad at myself for not buying it originally, but and it's unheard of to have a fabric line reprinted, and they did this. I got right on the the Fat Quarter shop, and reprinted it. Look at the colorway. You got your teals, your greens, and it matches everything that I just showed. It's beautiful. Now the shades might be off a little bit, but not very much. They just do an amazing job putting and curating their fabric lines. And then this is the one that they have out prior to Raspberry Summer. And this is Laguna Sunrise. So the inspiration behind this was going to the beach and looking at a sunrise. So, and all the colors that can go with that. See, and they added purple onto this, and they have this grayish brown color. I don't know. That's pretty cool. But yeah, there can be so many fabulous projects that I could do with that. And then plus I have a couple more lines that are up in my closet from them. So I've kind of been hoarding them over the last few years, and I have yet to even sew with them because I had no idea what I wanted to do, but I really need to use them. They just can't sit up there forever. They need to be loved on, touched, cut, ironed out, and put together. But yeah, I know Sherry and Chelsea's amazing. And they also have a YouTube channel where they go live every Monday, pretty much. Every Monday morning at 7:00, they have a new video that comes out. So, yes, on the way to school, I'm always listening to them, and I might even watch it twice. So, that would be amazing. Everyone get on that roll. But yeah, so fabric one is just beautiful. I don't know. So if you have any ideas of what I could make with this, now, like I said, it's the year of the curve. Like I have a project that I forgot to bring out that I was going to work on today. It's actually like underneath this table that this computer is sitting on, and I could possibly go get it. But yeah, maybe I should go get it so I can sew on it, so I can show you what I'm doing. Because there's a couple things I just need to start flipping some things out. Hi, Katie. How are you doing? Yes. Oh, thank you, Katie. Yep, hit the thumbs up button. Yep. Let's see. Let me go grab it. I'm all. Let's see. Oh, there it is. Yeah, this is what I was going to work on tonight. So I have been working. Let me move. Oh, I got this cup from Tractor Supply. Look, there's chickens on it, and it says "Just winging it." I love chickens. Yes. Now I got to find one with a Highland cow on it. That'd be amazing. But it has my coffee of the evening. Does anybody else drink coffee late at night like I do? Coffee doesn't affect me like that. So go ahead and take this out because I can just continue flipping these out. I have lots of things that I could be doing. So Bev McConna, she has flamingo toes, and I know that I showed this at the beginning of January, but here's a template that we're using, and it's just a really large orange peel. Like we're talking like a 10-inch orange peel. It's pretty large. And we are going to be creating these orange peels. So what I did was I took my 10-inch stacker, which is a layer cake, and it has 42 different fabric lines in it. And I cut them out and then put some fusible on the back. And then I made a line, flipped it out, so then I can attach this to another piece of fabric. And we're going to make a beautiful quilt. I'll make a picture of it so that you guys can see, because I didn't pull it up. I should have pulled it up, but it's okay. All right, what do we got going on? You guys just saying hi to each other. Yes, Katie, I was watching your video earlier also, just like how Terry was saying with your, I didn't say hi or anything. I was just lurking because I was doing taxes. Yes, we can talk about that in a minute too. It's monstrosity. Just the things that they change every year. But, oh, it sometimes doesn't affect you either, Jody. Oh, that's good. We can get coffee at any time. Yes, I really enjoyed when she did the orange peel quilt this summer. And Bev. So I got her template and I started, I pretty much have had these pieces cut out for a very long time. Yeah, I think it went really good too, Katie. Yeah, I did enjoy the topic that you were talking on. It's definitely a topic that not a lot of people talk about, but it's something that needs to be said every now and then. Just so keep it on the forefront of people's minds. But I'm glad that you always share your story. And yeah, people need to share stories so that they don't think it's like either a taboo or just that no one else goes through things like that. I don't know where it is. So anyway, I'm cutting through the back, and this is probably what I'm going to be doing for the majority. And I'm just taking my finger and running it between the seams of the fabric. I don't want to go on the Pellin side because I will put a hole through it because I'm kind of heavy-handed in a way. It's the Hamilton trait in me. My mom's a Hamilton. That's her family line. We're loud, direct, like to be the boss of things kind of people. Well, I don't really like to be the boss of everything, but I can share that responsibility. So I just get it out when I'm at school. But no, I try not to overrun any of my friends or anything like that. I mean, sometimes my opinion's not the same, but I'll just keep my mouth quiet. Sometimes my New York comes through. I know it is really pretty fabric. I really wish I could remember what it was, but I believe it's some Americana fabric line that came out this summer. Oh, Katie, you don't like being the boss at anything? Let's see, there's a new fabric out that is a Disney print with Lion King. A hippopotamus. I love hippopotamuses. Oh, it makes me think of that one thing that I don't want to think about hippopotamuses, but it's okay. Oh, yes. We'll have to talk later. Oh, Rita, yes, I can be quite loud and direct. I can be. I really wish that some days you could be in my classroom and just hear a little. I mean, I'm a loving person. I really am. And I love my students. But sometimes they just need that little swiftness, just that teacher look that I try not to give anymore. Don't want to scare anybody. But I like to have fun with them too. But yep, got to have authority when you're in a classroom with 20 little 10-year-olds. If not, they'll run right over you. They think they can do anything. But they're amazing kids. They are. But I do the same thing with my kids every now and then. I guess it's a bad habit where I don't want to hear the whole story because I think I already know the ending and like the little pieces that they're going to say. So I don't shut them down, but I kind of like close my ears on a way. I got to be better at that. So that's what I need to work on in 2025. Y'all remember all the snow we had? Yeah, I remember all that snow that you had. It was up above your rooftop almost, Katie, that you had. Is it gone? Did it melt into the sea? It's Kennedy sent me oh, yes. It's Kennedy sent you thinking about a hippo. Let's see, Rita says, I can see it now, smacking an eraser on the chalkboard. I've never done that. Now, after I have a relationship with the kids, I have a tennis ball, actually like 4 or 5 tennis balls that sit up on my whiteboard area. And if they're not paying attention, it might get thrown at them. But I won't hit them. Like I pretty much, I'll aim towards their feet. Or when we're playing and answering questions, I'll throw it to them. They really like that. I really never knew that there was so many 10-year-olds. Now I want you to think I've been doing this for a few years, but there's so many 10-year-olds that can't catch a ball. Even a little tennis ball that's lobbed in the air to them. I just find that absolutely insane in a certain way. Like, who is not teaching these kids how to play catch? Last year I had this guy and he was a catcher but he could not catch a tennis ball to save his life. He goes, I need my mitt. And I'm like, you don't need a mitt. It's a tennis ball. It is. Yeah. So we are on day 4 of this WIN event. Oh yes, I remember you talking about how strong the wind is over there. And let's see, it's supposed to be one more day, and when it ends, how much snow will be disappeared? Yes. It's all into the ocean, isn't it, Katie? Um, Rita, so how much duct tape do you invest in? I invest in 0 duct tape. 0. And if any of my kids, I don't know if they'll come on. I hope they don't come on today. And if you do come on, we know who you are. The 3 girls that sit in the back of my classroom. Don't say a word. Don't say a word. I talked to them last week. I was like, you know what? Love you and everything. You're so precious, so wonderful to me. But just, just lurk in the background. Just lurk in the background. Hi, Candace. How are you? Welcome, welcome. So I'm just going to be flipping these out and we're just going to have conversations today. You're right, Rita. Kids are not taught how to play. When I was in the, which I thought about because I teach potential and kinetic energy, and I'm going to get a golf club, and we're gonna go out to the soccer fields and stuff like that, and hit a few balls. So, and I'll have to make sure that I don't use the word balls because I'll, as a 10-year-old boy, what are you going to think of? And you're going to be giggling the whole time. So, white round objects, or maybe I'll have different colors. But I'm going to get some golf clubs, and I'm going to go to a place that doesn't really mind getting all beat up because those kids are going to hit the ground and divots are going to come out. And we're going to study potential and kinetic energy and just let them hit golf balls. I think this is going to be amazing. So I have that coming up. And see, I just need to teach them how to play catch, and we'll be out there playing catch too. And then they can video themselves playing catch and also hitting a golf club, hitting with a golf club, so that they can see how they're doing it, and we can create like a potential and kinetic energy like lesson with that. That's always fun. And then we're going to round out the unit with water rockets. Shh, don't say anything. I just have to figure it all out. But I love water bottle rockets. These kids are going to not know what's coming at them. Those 5th graders I had last year, they're going to be crying because I didn't do that with them last year. They couldn't handle it. But this year they can. Hi, Butterfly. How are you? Hi, Tasha. How are you? A little rough bedtime tonight. I know. Sometimes that does happen with our little ones. It does. Yes, we can have rough bedtimes. When my kids, but yeah, so science is fun. I really like teaching. I love teaching. Love teaching. And speaking about that, I am actually going online and looking for reputable websites that I can do some tutoring in. Because I understand how to use the technology. I was one of those Zoom teachers during the COVID years, online teaching. And I probably have some videos out there still teaching 2nd grade because I was a 2nd grade teacher during those times. But yeah, summer's about here. I get out in the middle of May. And so I'm not saying I'm going to be bored, but I just need something to keep me going. Let's see. Rita says, kinetic energy is truly amazing. You don't know how much energy something has. That's true. And we'll play with, what do we make? I give them popsicle sticks and caps, and we make, what are those things that launch things in the air? Oh no, my brain has left me. But yeah, we're going to be launching things. It's so much fun. So much fun. Because I'm at that point of the year where I'm done with all of the other things, and we just need to have that fun time at the end of the year. We're going to be incubating eggs and doing potential and kinetic energy, and they'll have some quizzes and tests with it. But it's always fun. You Butterfly, you can come to my class anytime. You want to do virtually? You can come and hang out with me. Or you can come on ahead to North Carolina. It's not that far from where you are. So, and Katie says she would love to tutor reading online. See, I'm actually certified that I could be a reading specialist online, and a math tutor. So, absolutely, that would be so much fun. Do you know that Zoom okay, did I like teaching in Zoom or teaching face-to-face? Well, it all depends on the age group that I was with. So when I'm teaching second graders, and you have to also know that half my class is they didn't have the structure at home that they needed. So it was pretty much a fight just to get them online. Because their parents knew that they were going to go to third grade. They didn't have to worry about it. So half the kids didn't even show up. I had like 20 little second graders at that time. But I did have some fabulous kids that showed up every single lesson that I did. I enjoyed the fact that I could put them all on my screen, and I had like a monitor behind me. So, which got broken during a move that I had. But I kind of wish I still had that monitor. Anywho, so I would put them all on that big monitor or like a TV, and I can see all of their faces. And I said, I know that you need to keep your screen on so that Mrs. So Blessed by Jess can see you. And then I could just tell by their faces if they got it or not. But they enjoyed it because they could talk to each other. They tried thinking that they could talk to each other behind the scenes. But in all reality, if it comes down to it, I want to be face to face. Giving them high fives, giving them, that encouragement, that little side hug when they need it, because it's so hard to do that virtually. You can pump them up, you can give them words of encouragement, but there's nothing like a little teacher hug and teacher love. And that's when you can get all your stickers out and your like little goodie prize box that you have, because you can't do that online. Can't. So tutoring wise, we can do that online or face to face. But if I'm in a classroom, I want to be right with them. I love them. So let's see. Vinegar, baking soda. That was, yeah, that's always a fun one to do. Yeah, and put some little dish soap in it and some color. One of my favorite ones to do at the beginning of the school year is you take milk and a higher fat content of milk. Maybe I'll have to do that with you guys someday. I can do all my science experiments here with you guys, and just you guys can go, ooh, ah, just like they do. Or go, Jess, you're crazy. But you take milk, whole if you have it. It's easier, that it's better that way. And you fill up a pan, and then you put food coloring dots all over it. And after you do that, you ask the kids, all right, you take a Q-tip or you take a toothpick and you put it in just dish soap. And you go, what do you think is going to happen when I touch this toothpick to the milk? And it's amazing what happens. So that fat layer at the top of the milk, because dish soap or dish soap, it cuts the fat away and all that. So all of a sudden that fat layer just spreads out to the edge of the pan, and the food coloring, it looks like a tornado, like it starts swirling in and around. And so amazing. The kids absolutely love it. I have to make sure I have enough milk to do it twice. Hi, Deb. How are you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for coming along. I got to watch your lives this morning as I was getting ready for church today. I'm glad that you're here hanging out with us. I've done elephant toothpaste with the kids. Did the little volcano. And then there's another one that I've done. But I dress up like a mad scientist for Halloween every single year. And that's when I do most of my experiments. Oh, the lava lamps, that's always a fun one to do. You can just you can Google lava lamp, and it will continue going for quite a while after you put it all together. All right. Oh, Janet, you wish you had a teacher like me. I'm pretty sure you did have teachers like me. There's such wonderful educators out there. And they passed away whether they showed up or not. Yeah, they passed anyway, whether they showed up or not. Yeah, during COVID years, that is true. And it worked with kids learning even to read. So we do use a lot of technology in our classrooms. Actually, the kids just got new Chromebooks. Actually, this weekend I had to print when I was out of school for Thursday and Friday because I was in training. I had to go make sure all the new computers were all plugged up before I left for the weekend. But that's going to be exciting, and new rules are going to come with these new Chromebooks because we all know how excited kids get. They're going to have to put them in their book bags. I can't tell you how many times my heart hurts when I hear a computer hit the floor. And they're like not even 5 foot tall yet, and it's still a pretty big drop. Pretty big drop. I need these science experiments to get through this week with my kids. Yes. So I can send you some science experiment ideas, Tasha, that you would have at home. But definitely do the milk one. They would absolutely love that. And if they're old enough to really go through the process of understanding that there's a fat layer on the top and that that could be amazing. But I don't think your kids are that old yet. But I don't really know the ages of your children. But do the lava lamp one. That's amazing. Lava lamp is just oil, water, and then Alka-Seltzer tablets. And then you put a lid on it, and just the CO2 from the Alka-Seltzer tablets, the bubbling, just keeps it going. And you can add food coloring to it also. Mm-hmm. Hi, Sylvia. How are you doing? I was surprised when teachers searched for us and they didn't, when we didn't come to school. Yes. Have I searched for a kid? No. But I called that parent 100 times until I finally got a hold of somebody. But I had a bus driver come look for me one day because my mom's car wasn't in the driveway. And he dropped me off anyway. And my grandparents were right next door. But of course, my little introverted self, I didn't go. So I just kind of hid in the backyard. And he came back after he got done with it, because I'm like one of the last bus stops. And he came back to see me to make sure I was okay. And my mom was just running like 10 minutes late. He's so amazing. He's not with us anymore. But do you know what? That bus driver, I mean, tell me a bus driver can do this now. He had a pipe in his hand with his tobacco, and he would pack it every morning while we were waiting for the bell to ring so that we can get into the elementary building. I mean, what bus driver do you know that can do that now? Like none. Oh, he was so amazing. And he brought us to get ice cream at the end of the year. That's probably why I'm the teacher I am. I always wanted to be like Mr. Shane. Oh, I can still smell his tobacco pipe because I used to give him a hug when I got off the bus every day. My mom used to make him banana bread for his birthday and at the end of the year. Oh, and I used to know where he lived. He lived right next to the school. Let's see. So yeah, technology, it's always in our lives. Let's go back to that question. So you have a pre-K and second grader. Okay. All right. I can come up with some second grade experiments um, for you. That would be, are you on winter break this week? Yeah, because my mom's on winter break up in New York. See, I see that winter break shouldn't even happen. We just get through the school year, get out a week earlier. Oh, Mona says she was sneaky and she would go to school and leave after homeroom. I never did that. Never did that. I wasn't one of those kids. I really enjoyed hanging out with my friends. Um, and I was always in sports, so I had to be there. Like my coach, they were also school teachers and they knew if I wasn't there. Oh, here comes a fourth grader. I see you in here, Emmy. Hi, Emmy. How are you doing? Oh, you're so cute. Mm. I can see you smiling right now. You and your little braces. Love it. Um, do parents not call or email the school when their kids don't go? Well, when if a student is not at school that day or I usually get an email. Um, that's the preferred method. That's why I tell them at the beginning of the year, hey, if you know your kid's not going to be at school this day, just go ahead and shoot me an email. And if they have a sibling, let me know what class that sibling's in. So just in case I have work for them that I know that they can complete, they can go ahead and do that. Because sometimes kids they have doctor's appointments and they have things going on. Um, and if they're really sick, I'll still give them the work to go home with, the siblings. But it's up to them whether they get it done or not. Because I always tell them, thank you to COVID, everything that Mrs. Wilkie teaches is also online. Right, Emmy? We talked about this. Everything's on YouTube, so they can find anything. I missed 1/3 of third grade stuck in Mexico. Oh my. And third grade is a pivotal year when it comes to like testing and things. Between second and third grade, those are the harder grades to miss. We always have a lot going on in North Carolina anyway. But yes, winter break. Winter break. Regular absences, calls were made. So yes, so I usually put attendance in by 9:00, and then the parents, if they have the app, as soon as I click a button, and if their kids are absent that day, they get notified right away. There's not through a text message or a messaging service, so they don't have to wait until like how we did. If we, for those friends that skip school, you know who you are. Um, that was not meist, but that phone call would come in around 11:00, 1:00 in the afternoon, something like that, saying that you're absent from school. So you hopefully try to get home and intercept that phone call. But no, the parents get notification right away. So if I accidentally click somebody absent, that parent will they'll text me going, "Hey, where is little Johnny?" And I'm like, "Oh, he's here. It was an accident." I've done that a couple times. But Terry and Mona were hanging out, was skipping school together. Oh, Shalom, you're asking my kids questions. Emmy, you have to answer. Recess and PE, Emmy. You know the true answer. Oh, of course, she's an athlete, y'all. She plays basketball. She's um she's an amazing athlete. So yes, I could see why PE and recess would be your favorite. But we all know who's your favorite math teacher. Go ahead and tell them, Emmy. Oh. But She's amazing. She's an amazing kid. I'm glad that you were able to see that I was live today, Emmy. But yeah, let's see. My daughter was in the same as yours, just different spell. Oh, see, look, there's another Emmy, and she's in 7th grade now. I have a 7th grader too, Shalom. Oh yeah, our babies are the same age. They are. They are. Let's see. We called our parents from the first day that they were out. Oh yes. So yes, so Terry was a teacher also, and they gave a reason with the flu, and they didn't call a couple times. Yeah. So if they don't call me or email me within like, and they're absent by day 2, then I'm calling that afternoon or emailing. I tend to email um, because I don't want to bother parents if they're at work or if there's something else going on. So you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me so I can flip these, because if not, they would have sat in that little pink bin forever. And this might have to be my Wednesday sew, or not my Wednesday, my Sunday sew, until we get this done. This would be amazing. Pam, you have a 7th grader too? Look at all of us. We're all pregnant at the same time. 7th grade is definitely... I will be thinking about all of you that have middle schoolers at this moment, and the people that did have middle schoolers and they had to go through it. Middle school is not a fun time of the year of their lives. There's just so much going on, and drama. Girl drama starts around 4th grade. Boy drama starts around 7th grade. At least that's what I've noticed. And then the girl drama doesn't stop until you get to high school, because by high school, they just don't care anymore. Like, who are you? What's going on? Yes, no, we have a 7th grade mom club. We should get t-shirts, Shalom. Oh, the 3 of us. Our school, let's see, our school. Oh. So let's see, our school, if you don't call, they call us. Yeah. Yeah, that's the way. So Pam, she has a 2nd grader, a 5th grader, a 7th grader, and a 9th grader. Wow, you are one busy lady over there, Pam. So I have a 10th grader and a 7th grader, and 42 or 43 4th graders. They're all my babies. And I have 45th graders too. I see, we're so lucky that my kids have such great school. Yes. I'm glad that your kids have such great schools. From what I've heard, that that we had our little discussion here or there, it's amazing how everyone is up there in Canada. Katie's grandson attends a Gold Star school. So I know you're in Georgia. Your grandson's in Georgia. So what is a Gold Star school in Georgia? Oh, Terry has a grandchild in 10th grade. Amazing. Gotta love that sophomore year. Yeah, I would like to know what a Gold Star school is, if it's just like something that they have achieved, you know. That would be amazing to know. Let's see. Candace said, my son is in 8th grade. All things preparing for high school right now. Yes, it is. Yes, you are preparing for high school. You're going to have parent meetings talking about high school. I can't believe my baby is going to high school. He plays a lot of sports, so will always be on the go. That was my mom's biggest complaint, since I'm a twin, and we both played winter sports. Like, that was our thing. I played sports all year round, but she played winter sports. She played volleyball. And so my mom was in the bleachers 4 out of the 7 days a week if I didn't have 3 games that week. So she was always on a bench or on a bleacher. That was like her biggest complaint of high school. Yeah. But yeah, sports. And we have tryouts this week for softball. So I'm hoping she makes it at my youngest. But if she doesn't, I know that she'll be manager or something. And I'll still be the bookie mom. Hi Ollie, how are you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. You guys, we're just finishing up. We got about just a few moments and then I need to go ahead and get William's link up so that we can just scoot on over there for those friends that are following. So remember, we're doing our triple play Sunday, and what did I call it? What did we call it? Triple? No, we called it something else. But we're on a triple play day now. So I'm right now, and then William's going to go on for his power hour, and then Tammy's going to wrap up the weekend. That your Sunday night. Thank you, Janet. Yes, she's a really, really strong softball player, and she can hit that ball. So that's what I told her. I was like, you might not be fast going around those bases, girlfriend, but you got to hit that ball, and you got to find those empty spaces and just show those people who you're made of. And I'm a very competitive mom. I don't know if you could tell that from me, but very competitive. And I want everyone on her team to do the best that they can. You had travel ball today, Emmy. How was it? Did you guys win? Where did you go? And are you on any of the teams with any of the other fourth graders that we have going on? Thank you, Tammy, for posting that. You're so amazing. You can be my new secretary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right field last year, but you don't know yet this year. So did you have practice or did you have a game? Katie said a goal start school has to do with high academic achievements. That's amazing. Yeah, when a school starts growing because they have the right curriculum and the right teachers in the right spot and they have all the resources that they need, that school is going to grow. And when they show growth, they start getting awards and things. So I just hope that they keep up with it and that they don't let it slide just because they have a good thing. Yeah. Essie, my son has 2 reading teachers. Yeah, I heard your grandson has 2 reading teachers. And they meet with him almost every day. I remember you saying that. And he'll be at grade level by the end of 3rd grade. That's amazing that they were able to catch him up that fast. It's a lot of hard work and dedication from him. It is from him. Shalom says her Emmy is a band kid and she plays a guitar. She shreds it. That's amazing. That is. You just had practice. I wish I kept up with the violin, but I don't have the brain space for it anymore. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start saying goodbye to everyone. We've done quite a few of these peels, and yeah, we'll see what next week holds. So next week, I will go ahead and put a couple of them together so that you can see how it's going to go. Like I'll put like one block together. And then I'll show you how to set up your sewing machine and stitch a blanket stitch around the outside of it. How about that? That sounds like fun. And go from there. And then I'll actually get a picture of the quilt and everything that we're working on. But yes, he's always doing that. Yes, reading is very important. But thank you so much, you guys, for coming on. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And yeah, go ahead, click on that link that Tammy just posted just above, and let's go over to William's channel and see what he has going on today. But you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. This is a wonderful community, and I will see you on the next video and live. All right, I'm going to go ahead and pop off. All right, bye, y'all. If I can figure it out.